What is up, everybody? It's your girl Gigi, the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. Bitch on my track. All right, is my client here? Hey, JT. I'm doing a client ancestor reading right now. I had to hop off of here for a second because I almost burnt my damn house up. Okay, is my client in here? I'm gonna finish cleansing. I don't think the last spirit was ready to go because that spirit was talking about the fire element, and I was moving so fast, y'all. I took my charcoal tablet and just dumped it in the trash. I thought it was burnt out, but it wasn't done burning. And usually I pour water on it before I dump it. But I was too busy trying to rush make it to the next reading before it timed out. It was moving way too fast. Wow. I think that had to be Naima Grandpa because he was the one talking about the fire element and he's a fire sign. Like what the hell? The whole fire was going on behind me. Can you hear me fine, Annabelle? Because I just threw my headset off. I don't even know if it's connected. Next time I'll just let the next live just go out because I feel like with me rushing, I'm gonna set myself on fire. So don't want to be doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna pray for my client and I'm gonna pray over the cards and we're gonna get straight into it. Because did I already pray yet, Annabelle? I'm gonna just do this part over. I don't know how far we got on the first part of your reading. Make sure y'all like this video as well and subscribe to the channel. I see I went from 1,000. I don't know the specific numbers, but I went from 1.59 to 1.6. So I've been growing my subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been paying attention to the numbers, but I've been growing. I'm not gonna hold you. So I'm grateful for that. So her question, she wants to know how can she share her mediumship abilities with the world. I lost you for a minute and couldn't find you. Oh, you talking about when I had hopped off here? I don't know why for some reason I feel zoned out. Cause I hopped off here so quick. Trying to find me some water to pour on the fire. Oh, it's going in and out, Annabelle. My connection is going in and out. Let me pull this up on my. Yeah, there's 16 people in here. How's the connection? Make sure y'all like this video for me, please. All right. So I'm about to go ahead and pray over the cards, and we're gonna get straight into it. Asha. Let me see. The connection is great. Where are you from? I got a love spell curse on me. Um, no. Let me see. Are you ready, Annabelle? Yeah, and I'm doing a reading right now, so you're gonna have to like email me. You're serious? Okay. So we're gonna ask about your gifts instead of the mediumship. We'll just say gifts. How can you share your gifts with the world? And we'll start with the mediumship oracle. We just keep recording. I think they want you to do something like on video or with your voice. So I guess podcast or YouTube. They want you to share your gifts using that, okay? Their spirit who wants to step forward for her and give her this message. High vibrational spirit. So this is a high vibrational spirit. Yoga, stretching, and breath work. So this comes up again for you. And look, the world. I said, how can you share your gifts with the world? I think by staying connected to your roots and staying connected to your ancestors will help you stay grounded in yourself. Okay? Help you stay grounded within who you are, okay? Who wants to give her this message? Well, where's all these folks coming from? So I said, ooh, this live is chill for once on here. What do you mean, chill? My lives don't be in shambles. Song screaming, Annabelle. Okay. So I already know cap. Literally, they screaming already. So this is a high vibrational spirit. So who's the stepping forth for her? Died young. Victims to domestic violence. Somebody that died young. So do you know who this is? Divination is needed. Material and spiritual blessings. Accidental death. Jamaican Caribbean ancestry. Song screaming. Let me see. Accidental death, spirit and I cannot talk. Spiritual and material blessings. Died young. Victim to domestic violence. Do you know who this is? Because the spirit wants to come through. It's saying divination is needed, so we're doing this right now. Um, Let me see. Yeah, accidental death. So let me ask, how did they pass away? Spirit, who are you? Who am I speaking with? Who is this? I'm watching over you. I'm your protector. I think that this is the father, African American ancestry, Caribbean ancestry. I think this is a dad. Let me see. Who is this? Sudden death. The sudden death is coming up. Your spirit guides are always with you. Spirit, who is this? This. I don't think they can. See. This is a guardian or protector. Who is this? Her daddy's bands. Did you hear that? Mental health illness. It says died from mental health illness. She paid her daddy sins. So this is multiple spirits. There's a woman and there's a man. Okay, so one spirit is suffering and one spirit isn't. So there are two spirits stepping forward. Spirit, I only want to talk to one person at a time, but this Caribbean ancestry is coming through strong. You got Jamaican, Barbados, and Trinidadian ancestry, okay? This is all Caribbean ancestry, all across the board, okay? So I'm seeing domestic violence, I'm seeing mental health issues. Look, look at this accidental death, sudden death. So I am feeling like the father is trying to come through. Um, the dad. Okay, let me see. There's a woman. So, meditation, yoga. This is just like this is exactly like your last reading. Like this is the same messages. Real dad, stepdad. Now that's a good question. Um, that's a good question. I'm gonna ask the pendulum because I'm definitely getting the father coming through because he's coming through the music. But there's also a woman that's stepping forward that is like kind of mirroring you in a way. But this is the one that has you doing like all the yoga, breath work, all of that. Because all of this energy gives me like this is a woman who is channeling somebody else's energy. Like, look at this. It looks like a story playing out. Like she's the main character, you know? But you're being influenced by this woman, okay? It's like you are this woman. Um, the Seminole ancestry. So this is the Florida Native Americans. Okay, so this would be somebody from Florida. See, look, South. Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina, North Carolina, Oklahoma. Yeah, some shit. Okay, so I'm gonna put all these up. This is a lot of cards. Somebody's suffering, somebody's not. I think dad would be the one. Let me just ask. I'm gonna ask because dad could mean stepdad. What is the stepdad's name? Because I'm gonna ask the pendulum and see who is stepping forward. Okay, let me know what's going on. She said, "Let me tell you this first." It might take a minute to type it all out right now. You want to send it on Discord? Is it something you could share afterwards, or you want to share it? You need to share it right now. Remember my cousin that I told you who died recently? Yes, yes, yes. Oh shit. Hmm. Mm. Yes, this could be him. Suffering. This could definitely be him. Accidental death. Mm, mm, Accidental death. So he overdosed. Oh, they're from Florida. Oh wow. So this would definitely be him. Definitely be him. Okay. So this is why I was feeling like super confused, like mentally, kind of like just wasn't really able to talk and think for a second. So this would definitely just make sense with the suffering on the other side. Okay. So let's talk to him. Let me ask him. What's his name? Not confirmed. He was using heavy when he. Oh wow. What's his name? I'll ask. Is he trying to step forward? Curtis. Oh wow. Okay, Curtis. Are you trying to step forward for your cousin? Yes. It's coming through very faint. It's like a faint yes. Curtis, are you trying to come through for your cousin? Now it's going in a circle. Curtis, are you able to come through for your cousin right now? Yes or no? Yes. He says yes. I just don't feel like he's in the best frequency. Let me just ask. I'm not going to ask too many questions, but I am going to ask. Um, what is the reason he's stepping forward? What can your cousin do to help? His wife his wife's name is Sylvia. Hmm. There's something you need to. He's not in the best frequency. Yeah, no, he's not. There's something that your cousin could do to help. She cannot do much to help you, Curtis. Love. Oh, he just feels like he says he died alone. He's like, I'm just. Oh, wait a minute. This is the one that shot his wife. This is the one that shot his wife. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay. Music is screaming. Separated. Oh God. This thing got deep quick. So this cousin spent a long time in jail because he shot his wife, and so he ended up going to jail and then got on drugs in jail, and then when he was released, pretty much overdosed. So, and this happened recently. So he's speaking about his love. Oh, and this is him, in the darkness. Let me ask. Let me ask, is he with his wife or is he alone? Because he's talking about her. Ask. She said he did. He died alone. That's what he's telling me. Curtis, are you with your wife Sylvia? Maybe. Curtis, is your wife Sylvia there? Yes or no? Yes. Miss Sylvia, are you in a low vibration? Yes or no? Maybe. Miss Sylvia, are you in a low vibration? Yes or no? Maybe. She keeps saying maybe. So I feel like, hmm, let's see. What is she saying? Miss Sylvia, what's the message you would like to say? What would you like to say? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about being reunited with your lover? I don't know if you love him, but he was your lover. How do you feel about being reunited with him? Three cards. She the queen came right back. Mentor explorer. I don't think she's in a bad frequency. Let me ask. Look, feelings of hopelessness, withdrawal, depression, and low vibration. Oh my God. Whoa. I feel like she feels like she knew she knew that this man had mental health issues. This is what she's telling me. She knew that he had mental health issues and she ignored it. And that's why she feels like in a way she did commit suicide by getting with him. And this is what she's telling me, and I feel like this is a very wise woman who had a certain level of awareness. I feel like she's been okay, but now that he's joining her in the spirit realm, I hate to say this, but it kind of feels like a punishment for her. I don't think that this is something that she wants, but in a way, it's like they are kind of like stuck together. I think that this is a weird, unfortunate fate, and this is what I feel. This is what I feel. I feel like this doesn't feel right for them to be together. I think he is just gravitating towards her because of, what he did to her, the guilt and things like that, but I don't think that this is something that she wants. Would you like to say anything else, Miss Sylvia? How are you feeling about being reunited with him? Look, ghost in your house. She does feel like he's like lingering and he's in a low vibration. This dark this dark spirit here, the black one, that's him. That's him. Okay? So his she kind of feels like he's feeding off her energy. Anything else you want to say, Miss Sylvia? I'm so sorry that happened to you. I don't feel like anybody deserves that. And I pray that your soul can be at peace. and that you can heal from the things that happen to you. The Native American cards keep coming out. Now we got Blackfoot. So I think she had Blackfoot Native American ancestry. Let me see. What's something that Innova can do for you to raise your frequency? Because I'm not seeing you as like an ancestor that's going to be like on her altar or anything like that. But what can she do for you? He was cremated. There was no funeral or memorial. Wow. He was not remorseful. And this makes sense. And I feel like the reason that they're gravitating back to each other maybe it's because she's not in the best frequency and he's not in the best frequency. So with the way that he passed away and the way that she passed away, it's kind of like they're still connected. Um, yeah, they're still connected. Wow, she said that's him. Yes, I feel the same way about them. There was no funeral memorial. He wasn't remorseful, and that's crazy. Like it's nothing you can do for that type of person. And I feel like him stepping forward, it happened so we could speak to Miss Sylvia, but like he needs to be released. You could even pray for him as well, but it's just like I don't feel like it's anything that you could do or should do because some stuff is just out of your control, you know? Let me ask him, is he remorseful? Because I feel like he's crying. I think he's crying, but I am seeing like a gray energy like around him, like a dark gray, black energy. It's like a dark cloud. It's a dark cloud. So this would definitely be the energy of the sudden death, die from mental health. Listen to this song. Wow, this is deep. Let me ask Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia, would you like for his soul to be released from you? Would you like to release Curtis from your frequency? Yes or no? Maybe. And it's swinging. Maybe. Yes or no, Miss Sylvia? Yes or no? Would you like him to be released from your frequency? Would you like to be separated from him? Yes or no? Yes. She says yes. And this is exactly what I was feeling. This is exactly what I was saying. And it's literally swinging yes. So she does want to be released. So let me ask Curtis. Curtis, are you remorseful for the things that you did to her? The thing is shaking no. It's like shaking his head. Are you remorseful? No. What the hell? No, he's not remorseful. I think that is his own traumas. I see him being I'm seeing somebody abuse him as a kid. Like I'm oh, this is different. I'm seeing somebody like hit him in his head, like punch him in his head over and over and over and over. So this would make sense with the mental conflict, mental confusion. He real deal have mental health issues because of his childhood. How can somebody like that be remorseful when nobody protected them? So I feel like this person was doomed from the beginning. It kind of feels like he was cursed, you know? It's like how can you have a strong foundation if you come from such a fucked up, upbringing? But he's talking about this stuff happening to him. Yeah, he's like I'm fucked up. Like I'm fucked up. This is crazy. She said I feel like he's sad. Yeah, I feel a sense of sadness for sure. Um Music screaming, oh my God, too heavy. Damn. I knew that the life he lived after being released after almost 30 years in prison. It's like how can you function it's like after something like that. So, with your question saying, how can I share my gifts with the world? I think that it requires you using your gifts for the ancestors, around you. And this is going to be good and bad, energies. Um, I think all you can do is what you can. You can't do nothing that was going to change, the things he did in his life. But you can always pray for him, and you can always he says all he wanted in life was love. All he wanted was support. And he's like, people looked at him like a monster that bothers him, but it's like he accepts his fate. He accepts the things that he did. I think that at this point, what can you do? Their entire family moved to Georgia and moved with my family, including his wife. Wow, he did have some challenges in life, I'm sure, growing up. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody abusing him, like in private, because he's showing me somebody hitting him in the head as a kid, which led to him kind of being a little off. Like I'm seeing him like mentally like develop, as far as like his mental developing, it just didn't develop. Yeah, I feel like really sad right now. I just feel like it's like I feel sorry for him, you know, because it's like when you realize like, okay, this person is fucked up, but this person like, you know, this person didn't have love, this person didn't have somebody to care about him as a kid. And I think, your childhood affects so much of, the person that you become, that it makes me realize and more appreciative of my journey and our journey, and just like you just got to be grateful, to be able to be in the frequency that you're in now, to be able to heal from these things before it's too late, because not everybody gets to do this. Wow. Not your cousin came through. I do feel sorry for him because I do believe he wanted to leave this world. Let me see. Because I feel he wanted to leave this world and leave it alone. Yeah. It's like I feel like a person that it's like I feel like after so long he just kind of gave up on himself, and it was more of like, well, what do I have to live for? Nobody loves me. Like I'm nobody. And I think the way that even with his funeral, like no funeral, no family, nobody there to pray for his soul, nobody there to you know speak peace over his life. Like I just feel so lonely right now. That's the best way I can put it, and it makes me want to cry. But this is like his feelings. It's not my feelings. It's his feelings. So it feels heavy and it feels low vibrational. And Curtis, I'm sorry for the things that happened to you in your life. I wish that you received the love that you deserve, but it's too late. It's too late. Be real with you. You made a lot of mistakes. You made a lot of mistakes in life. Definitely be praying for him and his wife. And do a releasal as well for her. His children would even go to the funeral home to make arrangements. That says a lot. But how can you do that? It's like you killed my mom. Like that's crazy. Talk about trauma. Like you could pray for them as well. I feel like he's really kind of worried about them, and he knows that the mental health is going to be like it's something like a generational curse for them. That's something that he passed down, and it's like, what can I do about it? I can't go back in time. I can't change what I did. So I think at some point, I'm seeing like after being in jail, like half of his sentence, I'm seeing like 15 years. So around that time, he just gave up. It was just like, fuck it. Like I'm gonna just fuck off. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna do that. So I could see him definitely picking up bad habits around that time. Okay, because at that point he was just a product of his environment. And it's like if other people around you are doing it and you have nothing to live for, you have nobody calling, you have nobody visiting, you have nobody, and I'm not saying this for nobody to feel bad for him, but this is what he's telling me. And I'm just, sharing the message. It does feel disheartening, but like we all have a life to live and our decisions do dictate how our life goes. She said, yes, that's when his mom died. Oh my God, are you serious? So that would explain, you know, when the drugs and stuff started. It's like when you just give up, it's like, what the fuck can I do? Like, it's like at that point you're somewhere and it's like you can't even be a part of certain things. Like you are disconnected from everything and everybody. That makes me feel like I just want to give up. And so, yeah, I can see that. And I think all he ever needed was somebody to hear him out. And he's saying thank you for listening to him. And he has to go. But he does want you to cleanse yourself tonight. Like after this reading, after doing what you do for them. And he's telling you to release him. Because he's saying, his energy is not. He will attach to you if you let him. So he's just telling you, like, he's being honest. I feel like he's kind of growing already. Gosh, God bless his soul. So he's talking about his mom now. So do you have any questions for him before I send him back to the spirit realm? I'll do the release till tomorrow. I did a spiritual bath tonight already. Okay, good. Because I don't know if I showed you the spiritual bath card that came out. I think I put it back in the deck. Yeah, he's saying it's okay to cry for him. He's like, it's okay. He just appreciates you for listening. So because nobody cared. Nobody cared but you. When you saw it was him, you could have been like, oh no, 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 I don't want to talk to him. But the fact that you heard him out and his wife as well, I think he's accepting the fact that, he's alone. It makes me feel sad because, even his wife doesn't want to be around him. But it's like you can't fault her, like at first she said maybe it's like she didn't want to really say how she felt. So that does hurt my heart for them. Like I just feel my heart feel really heavy right now. They really need a prayer. They need a prayer. Yeah, they really got me in my feelings. Man. So I think there's a grandparent that's with him. Grandparent, and I was already picking up on this, and I was gonna say it at the beginning, but I didn't. But this is what made me think that it was the grandfather spirit because it says high vibrational spirit. I think that this spirit, I think that this spirit is like looking out for the family. It's like a protector for the family. So this spirit is like watching over all their children. It's like this is my child too, and it's like I know that your cousin Curtis feels like he's alone, but he's really not. Like the ancestors are with him. I do think that we need to pray for his soul. You need to pray for his soul that he can be with his loved ones because nobody deserves that. to be alone in the afterlife. But I do see him with the grandfather, okay? A grandparent. Doesn't have to be a grandfather, but I am seeing a man with white hair. Okay. She said, "Wow, it's the little car." Yeah, that's the one that was making me emotional because look how hard he's hugging her. I think that she's happy to see him because she saw him suffering. She making me want to cry again. Yeah, she's like really sad that I think she doesn't know if he killed himself, like if he did it intentionally, and that hurts her. But she knows that she knows that she accepted her fate when she got with this man because she said she already knew how he was. She thought that she could help him, but passing away. She said we share the same grandparents, so this is why Grandpa came through today in the cards. Yeah, that's exactly why. I don't think that Curtis was able to come through because his frequency is really low. But Grandpa is smiling and he's strong, and he wants you to do this as well. He wants you to get in the habit of doing this as these spirits come. It's like you could just be like, oh, okay, interesting. This is my cousin step forward, cool. But he wants you to get in the habit of praying for them and praying for the family, and it's like watching over the family. Like you're the earthly guide. He's the spirit guide. You're the earthly spirit guide. Okay? So that's also why you have such an emotional connection to this spiritual path. Okay? Mm, But yeah, he was definitely foreshadowing what was going to happen tonight. Okay. Now let's ask Grandpa. And is this the same Grandpa? Um, the one from Sam X, that Grandpa? Yes, same Grandpa. Okay. All right, cool. 'Cause this Grandpa, he is such a strong, like, y'all have no idea how strong of a hold he has on over his whole family. Like, he is, like, orchestrating so much stuff in the spirit realm. Like, I'm seeing him do this with his hand. Like, he's looking over Earth. Literally, I'm seeing him do this, like, over the planet Earth. And he's doing like this, and he's just, like, taking care of everybody. Taking care of everybody. Ancestors as well. But he's like the rock of the family. Very strong, very grounded, very, very strong person. I think he's Gullah because this Gullah card keeps wanting to come out. Seeing him wearing hats. His mom and my mom are sisters. Oh wow! Look, no pain on the other side. So how did Grandpa pass away? Look, ancestral healing is needed. This is Grandpa with all his kids, all his children. Exactly what he was just saying. He's watching over all his kids, especially the ones under spiritual attack. I feel like he had been watching. Look, because this card under spiritual attack wants to keep coming up, which in the beginning it wanted to come up too. So I think that he comes in when there's like spiritual attacks being sent or things that will affect a person's mental health. Okay, says the Gola card. It comes out every time for him. Oh wow, old age 103. Wow, he just died of old age. Wow, he lived a long life, and I see why. He's like the guardian over all of y'all because he lived like probably the longest out of everybody. It's like I outlived everybody. Yeah, he's very positive. You hold on tight to this grandpa for sure. But he's making a lot of stuff happen for you. I'm seeing I'm seeing like the forest family, a lot of family together. So yeah, he's definitely the one that's bringing you and Sam together. Look, this is like kids together with grandpa. It's like not just one person, it's multiple people. And so he's saying the we're stronger together. Yeah, so this is the grandpa with the white hair. Yeah, hold on to him tight because he's the protector. He's gonna make sure anytime somebody trying to send you negative energy or anytime, connection going out. Why is it not focusing? There we go. But yeah, this is the type of spirit that goes on the altar. Okay, he's strong. He has a strong faith. He's big on family. Like he has actual values. It's coming through very strong though for you. Okay, he's saying there's no pain for him on the other side. And I do believe that he feels like if you pray for Curtis, he will be fine. You know, like the prayers are stronger than you realize. Those are his words. We're stronger together. Oh wow, because that's what he's telling me. So you always talk about his white hair. Wow, and that's why I always tell y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about because I can remember certain things from certain readings, but I can't remember everything I say, and I can't remember who each person is. But you know, like I can remember like who it was based on what they were telling me the last time I talked to them. So that makes sense. And plus, this I know who this is because of the dark complexion, like the chocolate skin, like really pretty complexion. Like this gives me like a person that put Vaseline on every day, like that type of person. Good skin, looked very youthful. Like here, got the family photo. So yeah, this forest is coming up. I think that has a lot to do with the Gullah ancestry for you, and even the being like exploring in nature and stuff like that. So like, remember when we did the root doctor reading? So did Grandpa come through in that reading? Because this is the Gullah roots here, and he is definitely wanting you to be more in nature. Here they're near water. They're eating near the water, so he wants you to do like with your family, like some type of cookout near the water, fish fry or something like that. Okay, Grandpa. Yeah, he came through on the root doctor. Oh wow, so that was him. Yeah, so this is the same message. So now that it's getting more warm outside, he does want you out in nature. Okay, spending more time with the family, seeing a lot of family. Seeing five people here. One, two, three, four. I'm seeing between four and five people. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. So I'm seeing like a group of people together. Okay. So this grandfather, he is very concerned with you living in your life's purpose. He's grateful for my team. So he feels like you're a part of his team. Like just like how he can do his part as the spirit guide, he does need you to do things as well to help because it's only so much that he can do from the other side. Okay. So he needs you to be obedient. Like when he tells you to fast or when he tells you to do, do spiritual baths or whatever, it's for a reason. Okay. It's for a reason. He's very high vibrational. Okay. So he would know what to tell you, and he knows how to stand very strong, like in adversity. So he's talking about you going through things and being able to stand firm in your faith and in your spiritual practice. Okay. So this fro thing, this is coming up like in your frequency a lot, like even with the meditations, you showing up with the fro and stuff. So that's coming through for grandpa. So I think he had an afro back in the day. Cause look here. It's a man with an afro. So I'm seeing him, this was him when he was younger. And that's crazy because that's how you come through, like even in the meditations and stuff with the big fro. So just know that when you're coming through in that way, like during meditations, when you see your hair like that, he's in your frequency. Like he's mirroring you. He's not a woman, but he's mirroring you through like the hair or whatever. So even here, this is like a woman with a fro. So so in a sense, this would be you next to him. Okay? Like you're channeling his energy. So I think that that says a lot about your frequency. You're very high vibrational, okay? Spiritual and material blessings. So there are going to be some increases, like with your finances. There's going to be increases with your spiritual journey. Um, there's going to be some growth for sure. There's no stagnancy, okay? But you just got to keep pushing, okay? So this is definitely good. This is good, okay? You're very adamant about your healing, and he appreciates that. Because that makes it to where there is no stagnant energy and things can move and he can do certain things and bring things into fruition for you. But you were stagnant, you were just waiting on stuff and taking your time, and yeah, nothing would be happening for you. But it's definitely coming through. Lots of positive energy, lots of vibrant colors, not too many low vibrations at all from grandpa. So this is why I say stick with this spirit here, okay? So do you have any questions for him before we get ready to close out? But he does say he love you. Love the afro. I received all of that. Yeah, this was beautiful. This is a great reading. I feel like this is what I mean by we got to know what's going on in the spirit realm, because what if we hadn't talked tonight to them? What if your cousin would have been just roaming around, lingering around over there at your place? Just roaming around. I can totally see that because you have such a light. Like he's gonna gravitate towards the light, but there are things that you need to do so he can be released. Okay. I think Grandpa wants him to be with him. Okay. Thank you so much, Grandpa, for stepping forward for her. We may go back to the spirit realm. Bye bye. She said, oh, hell no. Oh, goodness. Yeah, no. Curtis, you got to go. But do you see why the spiritual baths keep coming up? Like, you can't afford to, like, skip out on your spiritual bath. Like, for real, for real. Because there's always going to be spirits coming forward, okay? So the same thing I was telling Naima, when you write the letter to your ancestors, you can tell them how to communicate. If you only want spirits of love and light to come forward, then say that. You only want spirits in your home, the spirits that you invited, then say that. Okay? But you can also say, you're open to positive ancestors stepping forward, But be specific. If you don't like them coming to you in a certain type of way, tell them, you know? I completely get. I completely get it with this. Yeah, this is something. This is like a frequent thing, frequent thing, frequent thing. Okay. Oh, they had me in my feelings at the beginning. Damn, Curtis. These Curtises be having me crying. They need to get on somewhere. You still have some of the Florida water spiritual bath? Because that's the one I recommend. I was not expecting this. Me either. Talk about baffled. I was not expecting that. It's crazy. Yes, I still have some of the Florida water. Okay, good. So yeah, take that one for purification. Just keep yourself cleansed. Of course, daily Florida water every day. Putting it on yourself. All right. If anybody's interested in joining my mentorship or booking a personal reading, I will have all my links down below in the description box. If anybody would like to purchase crystals, crystal jewelry, spiritual baths, or any other spiritual products, as well as my oracle decks, all of the information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. This is Gigi the Master Manifester, and I am out.